This program is brought to you by thepodcastfactory.com.
We believe a home reflects what matters most. Let us design what matters most to you. You are listening to Good Living by Design, where beautiful and well-decorated spaces are created, making you love the space you're in.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Good Living by Design. I'm Linnore Gonzales, your host and owner of D&Y Design Group. We believe that a home reflects what matters most, so we design what matters most to you. We create beautiful, well-decorated rooms that will make you love the space you're in. I'm so excited to be here with you and can't wait to share design tips, ideas, and stories and provide inspiration to get those decorating juices flowing. With so many choices at your fingertips, picking out a kitchen counter is no easy task. Your choice of what you use as your countertop ends up influencing the kitchen palette. Therefore, it makes it very important to choose something that not only looks good to you, but one that will also hold up under the kitchen activity of your household and has a price tag that will suit your budget. Today, we'll talk about the different countertop materials, touching on basic information, pros and cons, special considerations, maintenance, and sustainability. All important information that will bring you a step forward to making the best choice as you decide which countertop is the best one for you and in your space. Because there are so many options, we'll talk about 4 popular options on this episode and continue with the rest of the options on the next podcast. So let's get started. Let's start with soapstone kitchen counters. Often used in laboratories for its resistance to stains, chemicals, and bacteria, soapstone is a durable and a natural choice for a kitchen. Soapstone may be more on the expensive side, but can also be a lifetime investment. Soapstone is a natural stone composed largely of mineral talc, which makes it have the smooth feel of soap. Slab colors are typically medium gray and can have a greenish cast. Over time, the soapstone will darken to a deep charcoal. Slabs may contain pronounced veining, which is due to the quartz present in the stone. Durability is soapstone's top bragging rights. It is not unusual to still find soapstone sinks and wood-burning stoves from the 1800s still functioning today. Soapstone is truly a lifetime investment, and because it is unaffected by heat, it is a great material for the kitchen. It is also chemically neutral, so acids from tomatoes or lemon juice will not damage it, and its density is resistant to bacteria and would-be stains. However, because it is softer than some other stone counters, it can lead to edges and corners being eased over time. Nicks and scratches may accumulate as well, which can be sanded out or considered part of its living patina. When selecting your slab, it is good to know that the greener the slab, the softer it is. So if you want a harder slab, choose one with a less of a green cast. You also want to make sure that your soapstone is of architectural grade, which is denser than the artistic grade often used for sculptures. Mild soap and water will take care of routine cleanup. It is also recommended that you apply food-grade mineral oil for aesthetic purposes if you want to darken the stone and make its appearance more consistent. Although soapstone is sustainable because the material will last for generations, the mining of soapstone is ecologically harmful. Soapstone was once mined domestically in Vermont and the Appalachia, but most soapstone material is now mined in Brazil, resulting in significant transportation-related energy expenditure. So let's now talk about another option for countertops, granite. Granite is still a very popular choice today for countertops. It is because this natural stone has plenty of character with unique grains, colors, and customizable finishes. When properly sealed, granite is the most durable of options out there. Costs can vary depending on whether you're choosing an exotic slab or one that may have a difficult installation. Because many suppliers will charge you for the whole slab regardless of how much you use, make sure you work with your designer to select a slab early enough in the process so you can work your slab into your design. Granite comes in a variety of colors, Mother Nature creates common colors. However, the tougher colors to get, the more expensive the slab can be. Availability of the slab can also increase the cost. While granite is found nearly worldwide, most granite is mined from Brazil or India. Also, a good thing to know is that not all granite slabs are actually granites. For countertops, granite is an umbrella term that includes several dense stones that are acid resistant and rank 7 or 8 on the Mohs scale of mineral hardness. Occasionally, granite is dyed to enhance its color. Seek out granite from sources where dyeing is not commonly done. Here are some tips when shopping for granite. Names of colors vary depending on where the quarry is. Even different suppliers can have a different name for the same slab. Learn the granite lingo. Japurana, for example, is a term that appears in many slab names, and this means that a slab has a flowing pattern. The most important tip I believe that I can give you is making sure that you befriend your supplier and fabricator. Let their knowledge and experience guide you. Do not be afraid to ask questions about the stone, including its durability and anything that might affect or impact your cost. So another countertop material is copper. So what about copper kitchen countertops? It certainly isn't common, but a copper countertop is surprisingly easy to clean and maintain. However, this material is not for someone who is a perfectionist. Copper countertops is a living surface, meaning it reacts to different substances, creating a blend of matte reds, browns, and greens. It can be a very expensive choice, but it is worth it for those who love the look. A mixture of lemon juice and salt will scour the copper material well. You can also get by cleaning with warm water and a squirt of ordinary dish soap. Dry the surface thoroughly and wax or oil periodically to keep it in the best possible shape. Because it is a living surface, copper tarnishes as it oxidizes and reacts to substances that cross it. For many, this is part of its appeal. Unsealed copper will gradually dull and transition to a blend of matte reds, browns, and greens, which a lot of homeowners appreciate for the character it adds. Some copper alloys have natural antimicrobial properties, which is regulated by the EPA. This is the agency that makes sure that the manufacturers are required to register any antimicrobial copper products. So make sure that you check with the EPA to ensure that your copper countertops will resist bacteria. As far as sustainability, copper can be salvaged from scrapyards or commercial applications, so it's popular to those who are committed to sustainable living. It is also a chameleon, so it can take a variety of personalities to suit your space. It can fit in a modern townhouse or an industrial loft, as it does in a traditional kitchen or comfortable cottage. Some cons to consider when considering copper is discoloration. If you are attached to the new penny look of shiny copper, as opposed to the pretty patina that copper develops, then you will have to be diligent about resealing. Also, because copper is soft, it can easily be marred by knives and heavy pots and will be susceptible to everyday wear and tear. Although this can be buffed out, some people enjoy the sense of age that results. If you're concerned about denting, then choose a hammered or distressed finish which won't show the dents as prominently. Engineered quartz kitchen countertops is another option. This is the last one we'll touch on for this episode. Engineered quartz is perfect for the customized home as it comes in just about every shape imaginable. This engineered product combines ground quartz, resin, and pigments that make for a tough, non-porous material. Great eco-friendly attributes make it safe for a green home. They emit few volatile organic compounds, or VOC, non-toxic and non-allergenic for humans, so many quartz countertops products are certified by the Green Guard Environmental Institute, an independent agency that verifies claims of low chemical emissions. Engineered quartz is the style chameleon of countertops. Whether you love modern or traditional, apple green or ecru, honed or polished, fleckled or patterned, the tons of quartz options will have you covered. Engineered quartz is also easy to maintain, is non-toxic, and non-allergenic. There's nothing much to dislike about this stunning man-made material. Engineered quartz is a man-made product formed from roughly 90 to 95% ground quartz and 5 to 10% resins and pigments. Some commonly brands that you will find in the marketplace are Caesar stone, silestone, zodiac, cambria, handstone, and Q. Because of the quartz content, engineered quartz is tough like granite, and the resin makes the material malleable and impact resistant. It is also non-porous, making it resistant to stains and scratches. This material also has a leg up on natural stone when it comes to large installations because it can flex so the quartz can be fabricated in large pieces with fewer joints. One thing to remember though is that the resin is not heat resistant, so make sure to keep your trivets nearby and not set anything too hot on top of the surface. Quartz gets the green thumbs up for being a durable counter that can last a lifetime because several manufacturers offer products with recyclable content. However, one downside is that the resin used are petroleum-based. Another downside is that most companies mine or manufacture their product outside of the U.S., which increases transportation-related energy costs for U.S. clients. When choosing finishes, remember that a honed finish, especially dark colors, can show more fingerprints. As far as maintenance, the surface requires no sealants or waxes, and routine cleanup is a breeze with soap and water. So these are just 4 kitchen countertop options. There are more options to consider, and we'll talk more about those on our podcast next week. So be sure to tune in again and get all the information so you have everything you need before you move forward with your choice. Next week, we'll touch on tile, marble, laminate, solid surface, and wood. Thank you for joining me today. I love spending time with you. Go to goodlivingbydesignshow.com and get your free copy of the 15 Ways to Reinvent Your Home. Tune in next week as we continue to explore the rest of the popular kitchen countertop options for your home. I'm Linnore Gonzales, and thank you for listening to Good Living by Design.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.